What's going on, guys? Veve Vision back with another live stream. We're going to be talking about the market. We're going to be talking about possible drops coming this weekend. We're going to be talking about whatever questions you guys have. Drop them in the comments. And yeah, let's get right into it.
Let's go. What's going on, everybody? Shout out Zachary Roy in the chat. Let's go. Finally in the flesh here. Shout out to the 5 people in here. Yes, sir. Ben, who's your biggest inspiration? Let's start with that.
Carter.
Yes, sir. Ken Penguin. Oh, gosh. Yes. All right. Biggest inspiration. That's hard. I don't know, honestly. I like Paul Stamets. If you guys know Paul Stamets, he's a cool guy.
Who is that?
He's like a mycologist.
I don't even know what that means.
He studies mushrooms.
Oh.
He's into like phylogeny and stuff. Man's is like a walking dictionary. Favorite car? I'm not really into cars, honestly. I don't know. Anything that drives and is like reliable, I'm fine with that. But I'd probably take like a Tesla or something. I just want some more range. And I've been thinking about this. Scares me, but
that
yeah.
would be so scary. No way I'd go skydiving.
Yeah, I think I might be studying abroad next semester, and so I might have like the opportunity to do something like that. And I'm like still thinking about. I don't know, it just scares me. Like the one time things go wrong, that's what scares me. But besides that, I do want to do it just for like the experience. But let's go.
Say this person's name.
Yeah, nah, not gonna happen.
Same room, you already know. Let's go. The intros, man. Hello from Canada. What's going on?
Shout out
What's up,
Canada.
fam? Same room.
Yes,
What's
sir.
up, guys? Yo from Argentina.
Hey,
let's go.
Joe
Go. Is
Mad.
Joe Mad the biggest season 1 pickup right now?
Yo, Zachary Roy knows Paul Stamets. Let's go. I think I don't know what Joe Mad's sitting at, but if he's in like the 700s,
I think he's in like 900.
Yeah.
I feel like anything in season 1's a pickup.
Yeah, I think you are safe with anything in season 1, but I do think Joe Mad is one of the safest bets since it's like the first set on Veve. But
yeah,
I think it really depends on your budget. If you can like easily afford Joe Mad, I definitely think he's a good move. But if you have like less of a budget, I think like Dragon Girls, maybe Adventure Time, maybe Powerpuff Girls. Yeah,
sure.
Those might be a little bit more of a move for someone who has less to spend. So yeah, but I do think Joe Mad is definitely a move if you don't have one, and for the long term, just because
Joe Mad's sitting at $8.99.
Not too bad, but I still think we might see a little dip continuing. I don't know. What do you think, Carter?
I don't think we'll see much of a dip anymore, but I just don't think prices will pump in the next like week or anything.
Yeah,
I think it'll kind of be steady. Becky Cloonan is at 1.3. So
yeah, Becky Cloonan, I've like looked at that so many times and been tempted to buy, but I always like wuss out. Just bought a newer phone to help with these drops, hoping they take a while to release the new drop system. Yeah, I don't know. There was like some speculation. We kind of mentioned this about like a Sunday test drop for the Q system. I don't know how long we have to wait until we see that. But
yeah, somebody said next weekend. It was next weekend, not this weekend.
So. Yeah, I don't know. I upgraded my phone and everything, and it's honestly been harder, I think, to get drops, at least with like. I used to do one tap and then I switched to like Spam Gate or whatever it's called. Space Gate, yes. And that's helped with the new phone. So I think if it doesn't seem to make a big difference, just test different things out when it comes to drop, because yeah, I don't know. It was kind of weird. Like I upgraded my phone a lot. I went from like a 5S or something to like an 8 or 9, and it was worse. So I don't know. That was weird. I hope it works out for you though. Let's go. Yeah, for real. Paul Stamets, like, man's just like has
Is he
so
a
much
podcast guy?
No, he's like a scientist. He's been on Joe Rogan. He has a really good like Joe Rogan segment.
I've probably seen him before. Though.
Yeah, he's just like a walking dictionary, and he's a really chill dude. And yeah, I don't know. He's one person that comes to mind. But like Joe Rogan, in terms of what he's done, I would definitely like agree with Carter when he said that. But I'd have to like really think about that question. Anyone know if Dragon Ball 5?
Dragon Ball DB5. That's the car, right?
Oh, okay.
Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
7 edition has been sold. There's 0 on the market. One was exchanged between 2 accounts, so I feel like that was probably sold like off the website, off Veve.
Yeah, I maybe 1 or 2 sales, but I think most of the people who have that are just trying to hold it and like get the most they can out of it. And since now isn't really a time where people are splurging, it doesn't seem like. I'm guessing they're just holding and waiting for a better time to sell that.
Yeah,
they're looking to do that.
I wonder what those people with the 007 ticket are doing, because those people have probably held, because I don't think any tickets have sold either, and that's
Diamond
also
hands.
7 editions. Morning, yes sir, let's go. DeLorean dipping back.
Yeah, it's at what, like in the 80s, high 80s? Let's go. Do you find Hunter in here? Yes,
Hey.
sir. Yes, sir.
Hunter in the chat. Everybody check out the Discord. Shout out to Hunter.
Yeah,
let's go.
For real.
Hey yo, hey ho all.
Yes.
Fat cat, let's go.
BB slumber party. Yo.
What's up? I've made the mistake and listed at wrong price too. Sad.
No.
But rare Black Panther for 120 gems. Dang.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. Thoughts on Lady and the Tramp? Why so cheap? You want to go first?
I mean, a lot of people got them on drop, and I think since the whole market's dipping, people are like kind of thinking, oh, maybe I can buy like 3 things instead of just 1. And I think like a lot of people that don't have that many things that just got the 1, if it's at that high of a price, I think they're more willing to like let it go and get a couple other things that they've been looking at for a longer time, maybe.
Yeah. Or since it, I mean, it is selling for like 700s or something like that, but I feel like people are looking at that and saying like, oh, I could probably trade this and pay a little extra and pick up something with a little more IP behind it. Like, I don't know, what's another golden moment you could pick up and like trade Lady and the Tramp, or maybe like Iron Man or something like that. Because I feel like Lady and the Tramp just isn't as popular as some of the other golden moments. And also it's kind of like that Valentine's Day special. So maybe we'll see some kind of like pattern when it comes to Valentine's Day in that piece. But yeah, I just think it's like one of the least popular like IPs or whatever, like specific characters that's come out of the golden moments, besides maybe like the Pizza Planet truck and like Wally maybe. But even those are sitting higher, aren't they?
Yeah. I'm still surprised that I don't know, I'm surprised that everything's dipping. Like
everything's definitely
the Donald and Daisy is pretty low too, that golden moment with the same set as the Lady and the Tramp. I have seen that guy before, by the way. I just looked up the Joe Rogan podcast one.
Yeah.
I've definitely seen that before.
Yeah.
I don't remember it though. You holding them Matt Gondik bags like me?
I haven't picked it up yet. I'm waiting. I don't know what Carter's plans are, but I really like that piece. I think it'll look nice in the showroom, and I plan to blow it up and make it like a mural on my walls. And if I get multiple, I might make all the walls in my showroom that like piece. Or when he drops other ones, maybe just do like multiple murals. But
there's so many good artwork that he has.
Yeah, he had like the Simpsons one of Homer's face or whatever, like melting. Yeah, and the Mickey Mouse melting. He's got a lot of really cool stuff. So I'm excited to see that. And I'm just going to wait and hope that the price on that poster dips a little more before I pick it up. But I could be making a mistake. Who knows?
Yes, sir. Carter, since I know you're a Joe Rogan guy, you should listen to Convo. Yeah, I just looked that up, and it is definitely... I'm gonna have to rewatch it though. Just bought a season 1 FA Uncommon Spider-Man thoughts for $3.99. Let's go. It was up there in the 1,200 at one point.
That is a very good pickup. I think I got lucky picking up mine at like 2 or 3, somewhere in 200 to 300s. That's definitely a nice pickup, because I think that'll easily sit around 800 when we're not in like a time of the market like we are right now.
I would hire a vault designer. Yeah. I mean, with how long it takes to set up the showrooms, and like my phone crashes every time I try to set it up.
Yeah.
If I could just like have somebody set up, or once we can start doing it on computer, that's going to be when people's showrooms start to get crazy,
and the graphics might look a lot better on computer too. So
can't wait for the desktop version.
Gondik
dud.
Yeah, I don't think the poster's that much of a dud. I mean, I think it was more so just the retail pricing just wasn't. I mean, they must have known it wasn't going to do that, because Veve's not. Yeah, they're definitely aware of like how prices work and like how scarcity and all that stuff affects the price in the secondary market. So I think, it turned out where a lot of people expected it to turn out. The weapon rack, however, that was, that flopped a little harder than I thought it would. Those
Yeah.
really took a dive. So, yeah. I'm wondering though when we'll see the next Gondik drops, because I'm guessing it'll be
I
a
hope it's
while.
soon, especially
Yeah.
those little statues.
Yeah.
Those things are sweet.
The Mickey and the Donald Duck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Donald
those
Duck.
statues are
It's like
sweet.
smoking a cigar or something.
With the like bat or whatever.
Should we grab any black and white Cape I don't know.
Cape
Crusader entry level ones. I'm not sure what that is.
I'm not either.
Are you looking it up?
Yeah.
Jason Fabek, Batman is the dopest alongside Todd. Yes, sir. I really like the Becky. Like, I don't know. I don't have a Becky, but the Becky Cloonan's probably one of my favorites. Actually, Risso. I like Risso a lot. I like Risso more than Todd, but I have not picked it.
Jason Fabek, I think, at least originally, like I was trying to figure out the best Batmans to pick up besides the main ones when like Todd was popping off. And Jason Fabek, I'd say, is like my third or fourth place behind like Joe Mad and Becky Cloonan, just because they're in the first set.
Yeah.
But it looks the most bad axe with an X out of like any of the other Batmans you can get, like compared to Darwin Cook, compared to all the others except for the Batman Who Laughs. Pretty much I'd definitely pick Jason Fabek over all those, and he was relatively cheap a while ago, but then he just like pumped like crazy out of nowhere. So
he's definitely my favorite outside of that first set.
Yes, sir.
The Tristan pieces are holding. Let's go.
That's kind of, I mean, they've dipped a little bit, but besides that, I do think a lot of people holding those seem to have like, I don't know, gold or not, maybe not diamond hands, but I feel like they're definitely in it for longer term compared to a lot of these other pieces with more mints.
Let's go. Got another Patreon member.
Yo,
let's go.
Thank you to yeah, thanks to who was it? Can we shout out?
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Elias.
Yes,
thank you,
sir.
We appreciate it. Go Spare Game.
Yeah, with that Patreon money, we're gonna upgrade the camera quality next, because this camera quality is not too great. Especially, I think yours is a little worse than mine too.
Mine's a potato.
Yeah. So thanks for the Patreons. Shout out to you guys. What's your guys' thoughts on the possibility of a Ron English Golden Count Calorie? I think
it's coming.
Yeah, it's
there's no way it's not coming. Like, I don't know. Why would they do the last two and not the very first set they dropped? I think it's coming. I think it's just a matter of time. They're waiting for a little cooldown period. Maybe they'll wait to do it if they start doing more airdrops in general, or they'll probably just save it for like, I don't know, sometime in the future when they don't have a lot of other stuff going on.
Hello, Fighter Exploder. I got 2 weapon racks, common and uncommon, and then bought the whole set because of how cheap it was. Also did buy the art poster of Matt Gondik.
Hey, solid pickups.
Yeah, you're a Matt Gondik collector. You're gonna be a Matt Gondik master collector.
Yo, sub from Ukraine. I hope all is well. I hope you're like staying safe and stuff, because things are bonkers. So yeah, I hope you're doing well, Ole. Also, in terms of the Gondik stuff, I feel like we were kind of talking about this before, but like maybe. Oh, thank you, Jonathan.
Thank you, Jonathan.
In terms of the Gondik stuff, we were wondering if maybe it's just kind of like a piece they put in the app to allow new users to have a better experience and be able to actually like buy something, because I feel like they've mentioned this before, is that if you look at their Apple ratings, like Veve has like 3 out of 5 stars, or maybe even, I don't know, they don't have a good rating, and it's because a bunch of new users come in, they have a bad experience right off the bat, and then they go rate it, give it a terrible rating and a bunch of terrible descriptions. So I feel like the Gondik pieces could be something like that, allowing, because they're relatively cheap compared to a lot of other stuff. You can get something, you can look at it in AR. So yeah, I'm hyped to hear that you picked those up.
Yes, sir. Are there any pieces that you guys want before the price explodes?
Yes.
Explosions.
You want to go first, or
you go first?
Okay, Dragon Girl for sure. I'm thinking about picking up the Joker first appearance, thinking about another Joe Mad, maybe Becky Cloonan, a lot of season 1 stuff. Maybe Powerpuff Girls. I've been looking at like Mojo Jojo. Yeah. Besides that though, maybe more of the what are they called? I literally always forget the name. The Torch Dragon and the Jade Dragon, those specifically, those are super cheap right now. Yeah, the Imperial Dragons. They're just so cheap and they're really scarce, and I think they look great, especially the torch. But yeah, maybe like repicking up the Spider-Man like uncommon or one of the first appearance Spider-Mans, just because I think that that's a really good long-term hold in terms of like, it's the first Marvel drop or whatever on the app. It's the first appearance of Spider-Man, which is huge. So those are a few. If you want to go back, we made a video recently where we kind of went over like our shopping list, and everything on that shopping list answers your question for me.
Yeah, I'm pretty much the same as you. I'm honestly thinking it. I don't know, because I got that other Steamboat at 3.1 or 3,199, and now it's like sitting around the same price. I'm thinking about possibly getting another, but at the same time, I can't tell yet. So maybe that, and then most of the stuff Ben said, I'm like on the same page as him.
Yeah.
And then Wonder Woman also.
Oh yeah. Wonder Woman, if she dips in the 300s, I definitely think that's a scoop. She's probably like what, 500s right now.
Yeah, I think like
But
sitting like right around 500. And
yeah.
then it's like the most popular woman superhero.
And this is another point I made in the video because I was really emphasizing Wonder Woman. I know there's a lot of mints. I think it's susceptible to like not manipulation, but a lot of people like bulking and selling off, making it a little more unpredictable. But we've seen it hit prices at like 1.7K or something like that. So it has,
that was going crazy.
Yeah, it has a lot of potential, I think, in terms of like return on interest compared to a lot of other things that have the potential to maybe double if we're expecting them to return to the previous all-time high prices and stuff. So I think that Wonder Woman might be the sleeper, but I also think that, with people bulking and all that, it'll make it a little more difficult to tell. But yeah.
Yes, sir. Why is the Golden Dragon Girl so cheap? I don't know. Everything's so cheap.
People also just, they don't like the non-IP stuff in general from, my experience. And Dragon Girl doesn't have any like major IP behind it, even though it looks awesome. So that's my guess.
I'm holding one.
Yeah.
I like it.
I've been eyeing it. I don't know if I want to shell out 2K for it.
It's only like $700 right now.
Wait, the secret rare.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd pick up the secret rare. I thought you were talking about the ultra rare, and I've been considering getting that to complete the set. But
the ultra rare.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd pick up the secret rare, but at 700, it's also not bad.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. The secret rare is a set by itself and the secret rare. So it's a decent amount of points and it looks super good for like a centerpiece and anything.
Yeah.
But then it's not season 1 is the only thing. It's just not season 1. That's the only reason that's like.
I also just like, I already have like 3 variants of it. One that's full chrome and then the 2 colored versions. And so like buying one that's just gold with more mints than the chrome or the silver one doesn't make as much sense to me. I know the ultra rare, you can make the same argument, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just, the gold like doesn't appeal to me as much. So,
sir, are you guys friends or relatives? I'm his uncle, actually.
Yeah,
just kidding.
We're friends. Yes, sir. Someone else asked that though recently. Did they? Thought we were like,
oh yeah, somebody in the comment.
Wasn't it Dino? Dino thought we were brothers.
Dino, yeah.
Shout out Dino.
Why is the Golden Dragon Girl so cheap? Oh, it's the same question. Sorry.
No.
Did we lose connection?
I don't know.
I hope we didn't lose connection. Oh.
There we go.
What do you guys think are the best Marvel deals right now?
That uncommon Spidey, if it's still under 400, I think that's a pretty good scoop. Not financial advice, but
yeah, I'd say the uncommon Spidey.
Also, I don't know, I forgot to say this, but in terms of stuff that I've been looking at picking up, Green Goblin, less mints than Doctor Doom, pretty popular Spider-Man character in the recent movie, which was popping off. And I think it's like 700 or less, maybe.
It's like 500,
40
or something.
That makes me want to pick it up. I think like the for sure pickup range for that is like in the 400s, because that's where I picked up Doctor Doom, and I still think Doctor Doom has potential, especially to return to over 1K. And I don't know. I think the Green Goblin looks good, and I think it has good potential for like, to double in price or maybe more. But
sir, Gondik hinted a duck on Twitter, so next drop Donald Destructive.
That would be so
That
cool.
would be awesome.
I love that, especially to see a collectible from him. I guess the weapon rack's a collectible, but that Donald Duck, his take on it or whatever, is so cool.
Yeah. I think all of his stuff is so sweet.
Yeah, he has a lot of really cool artwork, so I'm excited to see what we've got in the future.
Hopefully we're not lagging, guys. I can't click these comments. Waiting for here we go. Waiting for a DC Joker would be dope. We already have the Joker, mate.
DC Joker.
We have 2 Jokers in season 2 of Batman Black and White, unless you're talking about something else, or series 2.
Yeah. It might just be something specific that we don't know about since we're not.
Maybe like, I don't know. Thoughts on Mickey hand in the art?
So Gondik addressed this himself, didn't he?
Yep.
He was saying, go ahead.
I'm pretty sure he said that it is not supposed to be a specific character when he like made it and stuff. But even if it is a Mickey hand, I don't think it should matter that much that it's a Mickey hand or not. I think it should just matter if the artwork's cool.
Yeah, thank you. Thank God. Like, it doesn't just matter if there's some big IP thing or some big IP name attached to something. Take the product for what it is. If you appreciate it, if you like the art and the product itself, go for it. Don't just FOMO into something because they say Disney's name is associated with it or something. I know there's Disney fans, all that, but yeah, it doesn't matter. It's still cool art. Even if Mickey's hand was in it, I don't think it makes that big of a difference. But also to touch on that, that style in general, I think, of the like white cartoon hands with like the 3 black stripes on it is pretty popular in general. I think Cause has a lot of work with that. And I think that's kind of what Gondek was going for. And I swear I've seen other people do it. Also, if you go back and look at the Designer Con, when they leaked some of Veve's stuff, they leaked a 3D collectible that I was hoping was going to come to Veve, and it was like a Game Boy face with a Mickey Mouse body and hands type stuff. But that's kind of the same type of artwork. And so, yeah, that was like going to be my favorite, and then they never dropped it. But yeah, I mean, it would have been cool. It would have been a nice little Easter egg, but I don't think it's like the end of the world if Mickey's hand isn't in it because it's still cool. So yeah.
I mean, I think in the future there's going to be a ton of Mickey stuff.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I really don't think you should be buying just because of that. And I saw a lot of people on Facebook buying just because of that.
Yeah, there's
and really like the artwork's still super cool. It doesn't matter if it's Mickey or not.
Yeah.
Newest Patreon member, let's go.
Hey,
let's go.
Thank you. Shout out to Elias.
I've been sort of dying to ask Veve, when are the Little Prince posters? They announced that drop in September 2021. Every time they've announced a new artist or collaboration, they drop in the week. Not every single one. There's like Citrion and then one other.
The Labyrinth with the dude who like made the Chewbacca costume or whatever for Star Wars, I'm pretty sure. We haven't seen those yet. I think it was supposed to be like this month or early in 2022. So I also think that the Little Prince isn't just a poster. I think it's the whole book and digital collectible
That's
format.
Gonna be sweet.
Yeah, so I'm excited for that. I think that's just kind of a sleeper they're keeping in the back pocket until they have other regions opened up, or maybe just like they're more known, because Veve's still kind of small, like relative to a lot of other things. I think they have a lot of potential still. So I'd see that.
Yeah,
if we get the chance, which we probably won't, we can try to remember and throw that question out there. But yeah.
Do you think Golden Moments will drop more skateboarders below 800? Is it a good time to buy now or wait until MTL is rolled out for more users? I mean, I don't know. That's a hard one.
Yeah. I don't think I would personally, but I've never really looked to pick up the skateboard, so I'm not the best person to ask for that.
If you only have 800 gems, maybe just hold off on it.
I would really suggest keeping gems in your account for things coming up, because you never know what they're going to do, and it really just takes them to surprise us with a tweet about some crazy drop. And then prices are going to tank and people are going to freak out, and there's going to be a little gem squeeze for that thing. So. And
also, if they do announce something, like say they announce IMX is coming tomorrow or something, they put out the article, it's so much easier to buy than it is to sell, because when you sell, you have to wait for somebody to buy it.
Yeah.
But when you buy it, you just buy it instantly. So definitely keep that in mind. And I think it's easier to make moves when you can buy instantly, but you have to be on it.
Kinda. I mean, it depends, like after drop, or if there's a bunch of other people going for the floor. But besides that, the
skateboard isn't one that's looked at a ton. So like if something comes out, that's a perfect one. You can just go over and pick it up right away if something gets announced.
Yeah. Or also just keep your eye on that floor and just wait for somebody to either like make a mistake or just list it too low, hoping to get an immediate sale or whatever. Because sometimes I feel like people undercut the floor like 50, 100, or even more if they
Yeah.
like accidentally list. So maybe just look for that. I do think it could possibly fall lower though, just because I still think we haven't seen like a crazy drop. We had Black Panther, which was really cool.
The
But
007 was
yeah,
crazy.
the 007 was crazy, but still I think they've got a lot more in store. And so I'm just waiting.
Yes, sir. What's your opinion on the Mickey hat? Ben does not like the Mickey hat. I think in the future they probably will have it wearable for your character or
Yeah.
something, which is the price is gonna go crazy if that happens. But
Yeah, I think it's cool in terms of like the history behind it and all that. I'm not a big like Disney fan, but I do think it's the speculation behind it. That is really what's driving that, because when I think of just somebody coming in the app and spending a few $1,000s on something, the first thing I see them, or like, imagine them spending money on, is probably not a NFT of a hat. I know it's like the Fantasia hat and all that, but I still just think they would probably pick something else up rather than like a golden hat. So I don't know. That's my thoughts. But I do think which I do think they could make it wearable. I think it's got some
how
potential.
you doing, guys? We're doing pretty good.
Yeah. Doing great.
If your Omi disappeared, click profile. Whoa. Oh, I missed one. Sorry. My Omi just disappeared from my Veve wallet. I don't know what to do. I don't know if this has already been addressed like a while ago, or if like maybe they're still kind of rolling it out. But I know there was a problem where there was being like Omi sent to people's wallets when it wasn't supposed to be sent to their wallets, or like there was some sort of burn mechanism showing that you had Omi. So if you place the Omi in there and it's gone, then you contact them for sure. But if there was Omi in there and you never put Omi in there and it's gone, that means like it wasn't supposed to be there in the first place. It wasn't actually in your wallet. It just said there was in your wallet. So if you put it in, definitely contact them. Sorry. Disney should do an Enchanto or Moana drop drive.
Yeah, Encanto.
Veve Vault in the house.
Go.
Let's go.
Hey, super chat.
Let's
also,
go.
Related to the previous, we should show the thing.
Yeah.
So definitely agree about Encanto and Moana. Those would be sweet. I think Veve could do a really good job with them. I'm sure if they're planning on making sequels to those movies, I'm sure Disney and Veve have discussed doing something related to the next movie drop. I don't know, I don't know the details of it, but there is a new movie coming out, and shout out to whoever mentioned it in like our Discord or whatever. But
the new one?
Yes.
Cal share it right now.
But yeah, I could see this happening, especially since it's what's the month?
Women something month? What is it called?
I don't know the specific name, but it's I'm
Women...
about to get roasted.
Is it? Oh yeah, I can't. I'm tempted to say Women History Month, but there's no way.
It's something related to that, but this movie, I guess, was like all women. Like
yo, Omar, let's go! Got another Patreon member. They are both just signed up for the whale tier too. Let's go! Make sure you link your Discord so you can be hopped in that whale chat. On Discord.
People haven't really sent us like the video ideas, but DM us on Discord, because if you're like whale or Patreon, just you can like ask for a custom video you want to see from us, and we will do that for you.
Oops.
So
these would be sweet in Veve though.
I think the red panda would be so clean.
Yeah, I just like, I mean, any kind of like character like this, I really like.
It reminds me of like Finn kind of.
Yeah.
But this also reminds me of We Bare Bears, so I'm wondering how they might time that. But I do think we could see something like that, and I think it would be really cool to see the like fur texture, because I don't think we've seen any textures like that in the app.
Rare Dragon Girl over Ultra Rare Dragon Girl over Secret Rare Dragon Girl.
Yo, let's go. That's definitely same take here, because I mean, with the Ultra Rare, you're getting that splash of gold, but it's really like the same product, and the chrome looks so clean. Also, chrome in my eyes is more rare than gold, because they've made so many things in the app gold, whereas there's maybe like 5 or less things that are straight chrome. So
yes, sir. What collectibles do you think will be the first to test OpenSea/IMX market? I honestly think a lot of them are going to go, but it's if they don't all go at the same time, I think the smaller artists. Anything?
Labbits for sure.
Yeah.
I think Labbits are probably like on the front line just because I think Kozik would really kind of push that type of thing.
Didn't he say like for sure they're going?
I don't want to say for sure, but I mean, every time he's been asked about it, he seems pretty enthused about getting them on another marketplace or just like, you know, having them more open compared
And he
to
has
VV.
like success about other stuff on like OpenSea and everything. So I feel like he would definitely be into
he's
that.
made other products on there. I'm sure he wants that. And I think he'd be pushing for that. Ron English also comes to mind, maybe being first because he was really, from what it sounded like, he was pushing the airdrop stuff. So I love that about Ron English. I hope other small artists continue to do that because I would
hopefully Veve doesn't hate him because of him talking about Pokemon on stage. But
yeah, that's tough.
Yeah,
but
what are y'all's thoughts on Secret Rare Black Panther?
This is my favorite.
No. Get up and do the animation.
Backflip. It's my favorite realistic superhero collectible that dropped on the app.
Same. That thing's sweet.
Yeah. The animation just looks really smooth. Some of the others made me kind of like, I don't know. Some of the others just don't look as smooth as the Black Panther. I think they did a really good job with it. I think the Invisible Woman is another, like, I do like the
Black Panther looks a lot better than,
but yeah, she definitely, just because they
the
did
quality
the old
of Black
version,
Panther is so good.
Yeah. And I do think the fact that like you can't see like the eyes and the face, because in some of the other ones, the eye and the face, like they just look a little like NPC like, you know, I mean, obviously they're like NFTs or whatever, but yeah, the Black Panther is by far my favorite. Love that thing. I've been thinking about picking it up, but yeah.
When you guys joined Veve, what was your first extra lucky drop?
Honestly, yeah, you go
Disney
first.
Golden Moments was when I
yeah, true.
I hit gold that week.
Yeah.
That was so nice. I'm pretty sure I got for the Elsa, because we were both kicked out for the Simpsons drop.
Yeah.
And then the next day I got 2 Elsas and the Mickey hat on drop. And my Mickey hat was 0222 mint.
And you got the Elsa off like a 40-minute rebound or something.
Yeah, and the hat. No, I got them all after like 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that like strat, just sticking with rebounds.
I was just clicking the button over and over and over.
In terms of early best drop, I would say Superman comes to mind.
Yeah.
The Rewind logo was another one where I got lucky and I thought I made it big and then I sold it for like a couple hundred profit. But Superman, I didn't realize the gold I got on drop with that, because got it on drop for 50. I literally logged in the Veve last second, realized there was a drop, and I was like, oh, there's 8,000 editions. I don't think I'll go for it. Then I did, got lucky, and it was at like 8K recently. So,
yes, sir. Yeah. Also, remember the Kripkins drop? I ended up going for the rare Nightcrawler.
Yeah,
the green guy.
The green dude,
yeah. And so I went for him on drop instead of, because like most people are going for the ultra rare. And since mints were like in order, I ended up getting the 75th mint for the green Nightcrawler. And so I sold him like instantly for like 420 or something.
Yeah.
And I bought him for 13. I was so happy.
Yeah, that was the early days in Veve. That's so like, it's nostalgic at this point. That's crazy. But yeah.
Help the Alpha Flight ultra rare comic get to 500 floor price. There is like 500 for 500.
That one is a really cool. Isn't that like the Canadian superhero?
I feel like I can picture the cover.
It's like yellow, right?
Yeah.
With I do really like that, but I think if I picked it up, I'd go for the common just because. I don't know. I really like the common cover for that one.
Yes, sir. Most undervalued NFT right now.
That's so hard. I think Green Goblin is really. I would, Green Goblin.
There's so many. Literally, like every NFT is undervalued right now on it. Compared to what they were, they're all like half off.
Compared to each other, though, right now, I would still say Green Goblin. I think Wonder Woman, like I said, has potential.
Season 1.
Yeah, and all small artist stuff is so undervalued in my eyes. But yeah, Labbits especially. But like I said, people don't really like non-major IP stuff. So
for 200 something. What is still talking about the Alpha Flight? I don't know.
Wait, if there's an ultra rare for like 200 and the next is 500, I might consider it. But
that's pretty big jump if so. Yeah, look at his anger issues. That would be sick. Collectible from Gondik. Look up his anger. Oh, that's like a drop. I was thinking you were saying he has anger issues.
Matt Gondik.
Yeah. Okay. I'm pulling it up.
Let's
up.
see.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
the one
yeah.
we were talking about.
Yes, the Donald the Duck take.
Yes, sir. That
Yeah.
thing's sweet.
That is really cool. We were looking at this, and this, in addition to the Simpsons poster with the melting face, and then the 3D collectible of Mickey Mouse, where his like whole face and body's like melting away. Those would be so cool.
Show them, because I feel like a lot of people haven't seen these.
Yeah, they're man.
This one is my favorite.
Yeah, the Dragon
my
Ball
God.
Z is super cool too. The SpongeBob there.
This
the
one's sweet.
Yeah. He has so much cool work like that. So I'm really excited to see what else he drops in the future, because I'm almost positive
people are gonna go nuts over this thing.
That's true. Can you find there's one of like the Simpsons.
There's a lot of Simpsons.
It's the one they leaked though early on in Veve. It's like has a pink background or something.
Ooh.
Yeah. These are clean.
Is it not this one?
No, it's like they might have shown that, but it was like showing the nuclear plant or whatever where Homer works, and it showed like part of that, I think, and then maybe the whole family or something.
I don't know.
We might not be able to find it, but
there she is. Sir. There she is.
Would you look at that?
Yeah, I don't know. These are all so cool.
The 3D though. Mickey though.
Oh
yeah. So if we get something like that,
and this one,
I would definitely pick that up over the real Mickey. I don't know how you guys feel. Let us know in the comments, but
yeah, these are sweet. Literally, like all these I like.
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2099. What?
I don't think we read that.
I would love to see you guys on Rob stuff live stream too. Yes, sir. We gotta get on there.
Shout out to Rob. He live streams like all the time, doesn't he?
Yeah. Spider-Man 2099 are uncommon, FA Spider-Man and FA Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
I'd go FA Spider-Man and FA Wonder Woman. I do like the 2099 though.
Yeah, but a little more expensive of entry price, isn't it?
Yeah.
What
do you guys think of the weapons rack? Do you think they're a good pickup? I think eventually they probably will be something. They'll probably be usable at some point, but right now I'm really not too interested in them, honestly, just because I don't know. I just don't like them very much, I guess.
Yeah. I think under retail, I think they have some potential to grow like over time and at least return to retail if you're looking at like profit. But if you like it, just pick it up. I mean,
and I do think they're like at bottom right now.
Yeah.
I don't think they can drop much more than they're at if they drop it all.
That's another like speculation piece, kind of like the Mickey hat. They're not super comparable, but you know, the speculation behind the Gondik weapon rack is like you'll be able to interact with it or like use those weapons at some point. So you could invest in it thinking about that. But if you just like it, you know, go for what you like. Definitely encourage that.
Yeah, people were on Facebook were saying that they dropped the weapon rack to hopefully use some of the tools to work on MTL. That somebody commented, they were like, yeah, those handcuffs will help a lot. I bought Ultra Steamboat Willie for 3.2K. Is it a good buy? Yes, sir. I bought it at 3.2K too.
Let's go. In it together.
Yes, sir. Gotta hold hands through this.
Low
mint, common, goodbye.
If you're talking about the weapon rack,
I don't know.
Sure. But yeah, I'm not sure
what just happened. Okay. Yo, let's go. Nick Hawaii here. You guys are awesome. So what would you rather? Oh, wait, it's on here. Yeah. So what would you rather have? Secret or Goofy or 2099 Spider-Man?
Spider-Man.
Yeah, they're probably both the same price.
Especially if there's gamification, it would be so cool to be able to play as the 2099 Spider-Man. And I'm just not the biggest Disney fan, so I'd probably take Marvel over like some Disney movie classic collectibles. But yeah,
I'd pick 2099 Spider-Man because there's also, I think, half the mints.
Yeah.
And you have that possible gamification. So I think when I'm just gonna start saying when something happens with Marvel Mighties,
I hope
that's gonna be definitely a better one if that happens.
Women aware. Is it women awareness or women's history?
Women's history. He said he Googled it.
Yeah. Oh,
so
okay.
That's yeah. I mean, I guess that's right.
Oh wait.
Women's awareness sounds. Hello,
Be
lads.
aware. There are women.
Are you into making art with your collectibles? I love creating new pieces, and I wish they had better tools in the showroom like depth and field and lighting controls. Yeah, definitely.
I think this is where we have to remember that Veve is still in pretty early stages. This year, I think they're really working to kind of like consolidate everything they have out, get MTL out, possibly launch MCP.
The desktop version,
yeah,
too.
the desk as soon as, but I think in the future they will definitely have stuff like that. If not, we can try to create some like buzz in the community to get stuff like that. But I'm sure they're aware of stuff like that. And the Vaultaholics or whatever, I don't know if you're,
Vaultaholics?
yeah, Vaultaholics. I don't know if like you're a part of that or whatever, but I think that group alone shows Veve how much the people
Yeah.
care about that type of stuff. And so I think we will see that in the future. It's just a matter of time. But
Ultra Rare Spider-Man FA or R2D2 already got them both, thinking of doubling up, or Ultra Rare Ben Reilly Spider-Man to finish the set.
I'm not as much of a set chaser. So I would probably double down on one and look to just sell it off when it is in the green, because those are both like, those are like grails pretty much.
Yeah.
So I would probably go with those, just because like the ultra rare Ben Reilly, if people are looking to get Spider-Man, I feel like they usually go for the first appearance.
They're gonna go for the first appearance of Peter Parker first, and then they're gonna go pick up the Ben Reilly. So I think you do have a better chance picking up the Peter Parker, just because people will probably pick that up first, because it is the first Marvel drop on top of the first regular FA Spider-Man. I don't see Whale Discord. I'm not sure how you link the Discord. If you keep having problems, message us. There's somewhere where you can link it to your Patreon, but if you can't figure it out, just message us on Patreon and we will set it up. We'll add you to it. Watch out the SJW. What is that?
I don't.
Might get you
I
for
know
not
what they're
knowing.
referencing, but I don't know the specific name of the group. But yeah, we probably would get roasted by a lot of people for that. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Love the stream, guys. Let's go.
Thank you.
Well, is that 24K?
Japes.
It was at what? 46, 47K at one point? It's tough.
I remember 49, like just under 50.
Good luck to everyone for Monday's comic. Yes, sir. What do you guys think about Aston Martin DB5 Secret Rare price range in a few months? Probably above what it's at now. Maybe. I don't know. No, it probably will.
I think above its current price, unless they release something similar.
I think in a couple months.
Features.
I think in a couple months they're probably gonna. I don't think they're gonna release the DeLorean's drivable this month. So I think maybe in a couple months. And once they do that, there is probably going to be a little dip on those, because some people have them just because they're drivable. But I don't know. Once everything's clear in like a year, that thing is probably going to be super valuable for sure, because there's only 500 of them. But look at Austin Rivers with the hood on.
Are you talking about me?
Austin, I don't know.
What?
I'm not sure.
This dude.
Wait, is he saying that's what you look like?
I don't know. Maybe he's talking about someone else.
Feel like Philly Fantasy is crazy undervalued. When the market opens up, they'll be selling at TODD prices. That would be very bonkers.
We'll really have to see.
Yeah,
because
the thing is, because I've seen a lot of people saying they'll be selling at TODD prices. Maybe they're saying TODD prices are going to be higher, but like I'm guessing most people that live there have probably maybe heard of Batman a couple times, and like not many people here have heard of Philly Fantasy. So I don't think they're going to be the same amount of value, just because I think around the world people know Batman, and around the world people don't really know Philly Fantasy. I don't think.
I think there is potential for growth, but
yeah,
I don't know.
And they look super cool.
Yeah, they are really nice. I just don't know if they'll, match the price of like the #1 grail on the app. So
yeah. What cutoff do you use for low min? I got an Ultra Black Panther mint 1118 for floor price. Is it worth more than the floor price? It's probably worth around, I don't know.
I would say the way I've started approaching it is, if you're a fish, which is somebody who's not a whale, basically, but not like a complete, noob or whatever, I wouldn't really worry about mint numbers too much, because buying into mint numbers, it's so much harder to sell good like mint numbers, just because there are so few people with a lot of money looking for those. And sometimes you can sell it slightly above floor, but I don't think there's really like set rules. And I've had really good mints before that haven't sold. Nobody wanted anything to do with them. So I would be careful with mint numbers. And I honestly just try to find something that looks okay by floor. I think that's a good mint. I don't know if it's worth a lot more than floor. But the one thing I think it gets you is security when selling at floor.
Yeah.
Like if you have a decent mint compared to like 4397 or something, your decent mint is going to sell at floor way faster than that other mint. But yeah.
Veve Sexy
Simone
Vision.
Biles. We got a
Yo,
Olympic athlete in here.
let's go. Been thinking
Do
about
a
selling
backflip.
my 2012 Pluto card due to all these things said about FE. Thoughts? I don't know.
Yeah, that's sad that they kind of FE news. I feel like kind of stuck a wrench in things.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know. That's kind of up to you. I mean, I do kind of think Simpson cards are coming next since he used that as an example. But
Simpsons cards?
Yeah, because he said say if Simpsons cards come out. So I mean, just the fact that he used Simpsons, I feel like they might be in the works or something. But
are you saying for Gondik or like actual Simpsons license?
No, actual Simpsons lenticular cards.
That's crazy that Gondik said the duck next, because if we get that 3D collectible of the duck or whatever,
that's gonna be clean.
Yeah.
Ben Riley at 4,900. Next one, 6K.
Whew. That might. Oh, that's such a hard decision.
I know.
And then Carter and I always talk about this because we'll always talk about like buying something, and Carter always reminds me like, as soon as you buy it, it's going to do the exact opposite you want. And that is so true.
If you buy it, then it's going to drop to 4.5K. But if you don't buy it, then it's going to go to 7K. So I mean, it's the opposite of whatever.
I'll be back in 1 minute. But yes, Zachary Roy, we do need to link up with the Palace and do something.
Yes, sir.
But I'll be back in a minute.
What do y'all think of the upcoming Rewind collectibles? We haven't seen them yet, so don't know for sure, but those are probably going to be sweet. I mean, I really like me and Ben both got the Rewind. I can't think of what it's called. The arrows. I don't know what it's called, but the little arrows that animate and stuff. Me and Ben both got that on drop on the last one. And I hope there's another little animated type of thing that spins around like that, because the thing's sweet. Need to get y'all on the Palace. Yes, sir. Is there a Vaultaholics Discord? I want to join. I don't think so. I'm not sure, honestly. I have no clue. I have no clue. What it do? What's going on? Next possible collectible drop. Okay, I'll share it again real quick. Just real quick. Got the Turning Red movie coming out this weekend. And the people that made this, I'm pretty sure like the producer, all the people like behind making the film are all like women, and this is like Women History Month or whatever. So sorry if I said that wrong again. But yeah, so could definitely be seeing this weekend. Would be pretty sweet. I mean, I don't know. This is what we were thinking though. Let us know what you guys think in the comments. Superstar Money in the chat. Let's go. Superstar Ben and Superstar Carter bringing the heat. Go join their Patreon. Help them out. YouTube doing them dirty. Yeah, still not monetized. You already know. Boys, do you have an MCP strategy yet? Yes, going for it, season 1. So, I don't know. I'm always going to be sticking with that season 1, but I'm doubling down on the Powerpuff Girls set. And then also I'm thinking about picking up another Adventure Time set. And I don't know. I might get another Ritmo, maybe, just because all those season 1 sets are going to be looked at forever. I'm just going to keep repeating it, but I really think that anything in season 1 is going to be good. Nice to see y'all finally together at last. Yes, sir. What drop is next weekend? Sorry, just got here. Let's go. Gang reunited. Amazing. Whoa, that secret rare cover on the comic tomorrow looks fire. Yes, sir. Okay, we just reached the end of the chat. We're going to need some random questions, Veve or not Veve related. I'm pretty sure Ben's going to have to go soon, so we're going to be wrapping up here soon. That's a very organized closet. Thank you. Thank you very much. Got a lot of clothes that I do not wear, so you already know. What are you guys picking up in the market right now? Because I'm honestly thinking about picking something up. Still want to pick up something in season 1. Or Black Panther. Black Panthers look pretty sweet too. What is low mitt? Low mint. Goodbye. Is Mitt something? Superman or Iron Man? Oh, I'm gonna go with Superman because it's a 1 collectible per set and in color. And I think when Iron Man comes in color, it might take some of the value away.
Oh,
Superstar Money and VV Vision. Let's go. Steve Rogers. I mean, it's a mighty. It's the first. It's the first series of Marvel Mighties that were on the app, and
Yeah.
it's like the most known one.
I still take Sam Wilson, Captain America, over Steve Rogers, but I know there's like some arguments that have been made about Steve Rogers being like an FA or I don't know, something that I don't remember. So I'll think decent pickup.
Yes, sir. I want Secret Aston Martin.
Same.
Yeah, same. Hoverboards. I have the full hoverboard set. That's one of the ones I'm keeping for MCP because that's always going to be a good set because there's always going to be that speculation that like those are going to be rideable. And those are like the first rideable things that have ever been released on VV. So that's why I hold that one. Mint. So low mint goodbye. Low mint number goodbye. Yo, we got a little frog in the house. I mean, I don't know. Is there like a specific item you're looking at, or are you just looking at? Are you talking about lower mint collectibles, or are you talking about getting a low mint of a higher edition collectible? Still waiting for another big dip. Yeah, I don't know if we'll get a big dip, but hopefully we get. I mean, I don't know. Hopefully, if we do get a dip, it's not bad because I don't think things can drop a ton more.
I don't know if we'll get like a big dip, but I think we'll see like a gradual decrease, kind of.
Yeah. Number.
Who's the green guy?
Huh?
Who is this?
I don't know.
Oh, somebody was just asking.
Who's the green guy above your shoulder? Oh, that's how you pulled him out. Thinking about the ultra rare Aston Martin. Yeah. Hopefully they just make all those cars RC because I think all those are going to be so sweet.
Yeah.
What % dip do you see when they roll first a lot of MTL2 public? Oh my God, that took a lot of work to read. I don't know because I think they have something planned. They got something planned, I think.
I also, whoever they roll it out to, I'm guessing, not everyone, but I'm guessing the majority of people they roll it out to will have already sold and won't be the people panic selling last second to like cash out. So
yeah,
I feel like a lot of the people, or I feel like a lot of people in general just have gems waiting right now. Maybe some people are buying up, but I feel like a lot of people have gems waiting. And so I don't know if we'd see like a dip as soon as MTL drops, just because I think they already have pulled out and are ready to cash out. So we'll have to see. But
yes, sir.
I think like, I don't know, 10% or something like that is like a decent guess. But
yeah, things have already dipped a ton.
Yeah.
So I really like, how much lower can they really dip? Like these things have not that many additions. If there's like, I mean, say they have 230,000 followers on Twitter. So those people are all probably pretty into the app. And some of these collectibles have like 3,000 editions, 4,000 editions. And a lot of people don't even follow the Twitter. Like a lot of people don't even have Twitter. So there's probably a lot of people into Veve that aren't going to be selling their stuff. But
yeah,
we'll have to wait and see. How do you guys get the investment monies?
this is a good question. How'd you get your?
I got a decent chunk from like Bitcoin and Ethereum.
I should have listened to Mans more because he like called the Bitcoin halving and stuff. Like I know a lot of people were suggesting that or whatever, but he was like into Bitcoin just early before crypto was like popular. And I remember him like telling me about the halving, and I was just sitting there like brain melting, like what are you talking about? But yeah, I remember that. In terms of me, I didn't really invest that much money into this, and what I did was kind of just like saved up, like birthday, Christmas, that type of any like gift money I would get, like graduation money and stuff, and then just kind of like took some of that, figured I would invest it in this. But yeah, I played around in stocks for a little bit, and then I was like, okay, that's not it, that's for sure. But yeah.
Lady and Tramp, any good? Yeah, it's the smallest market cap golden moment there is right now.
And it's the lowest mint golden moment out of all of them except Partners, right?
Maybe
it's 7,700. I don't think anything else is lower than that except
I
maybe
know.
Star Wars.
I think 6,333 is like the typical rare mint.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Like so, like Avengers logo, Mickey's hat,
okay,
stuff like that. Did anybody get secret rare or ultra rare DB5 on drop? No. I was refreshing at that 40, whatever 42 or 44 minute mark is when they all came out, right?
Oh,
I was literally going for every single rebound, and I couldn't get it on the 44. I was like, I just spent an hour of my life going for this drop.
Yeah,
and I didn't even get it. That's tough.
I've just like given up on rebounds because it's like I like going for the drop, but I don't like spending like 30 minutes just spam tapping my phone or whatever and like waiting every I don't know. I just don't really like that whole time process and everything, but I am lazy.
Yeah. So what are y'all's majors? Mine's digital marketing.
Mine's Veve.
He's majoring in Veve. What's your minor in? ECOMI?
Yeah. Yes, sir. No, I'm biology, neuroscience. Yes, sir.
Let's go. 0999 under goodbye. Yeah. I mean, usually things in the hundreds go for more.
Yeah. Once again, though, I really wouldn't buy a mint expecting it's going to be worth all this money because you have to find a really specific buyer. Yeah. And a lot of things are, like it's hard to find a buyer right now anyways, but I do think anything under 1,000 will, give you more security than anything in the thousands. But
the more mints a collectible is, so what's like one of the highest? DeLorean 30,000, right?
Yeah.
So like a lower mint 30,000 edition collectible is way more valuable than a collectible with like 1,000 editions.
Yeah.
So just remember that as well. Because like even for like Bubbles, for the Powerpuff Girl Bubbles, she has 600 editions. Sometimes there'll be a 2-digit mint, like third one from floor. So like that really tells you like once you start getting up there in price, people aren't willing to spend the extra like little bit of money, which is sometimes $2,000 to get some of these lower editions. So I don't know. Picked up
risky game. I've stopped prioritizing mints. I try to get something that I like, but I don't buy it expecting to be able to like flip it for major profits. So.
Yeah, just basically try to buy low mints at floor because there will be people looking for those mints. And I sometimes do look at mints too, but just I try not to spend over a crazy amount on them. Picked up new poster mint 582 for 245. Might have shot myself in the foot. LOL. Love the stream, guys. Thank you.
I don't think that's terrible.
In the long run, they're probably all going to be, you're going to be chilling.
Especially if Gondik drops more posters on the app. I myself would probably like look to collect all of his posters just because those are, besides like the Pop Life by Jim Mafood or whatever, that's like my favorite poster on the app. So I don't think you're like, major L. I bought the Daisy lenticular card at 1,050 and sold it at like 400. So there are taking some L's. Everybody's taking L's. You just got to learn from it. You got this though.
Yes, sir. Comic. So
sorry.
999. If you're buying something under 1,000 for a comic, that's probably pretty good considering they usually have 30,000 to 60,000 editions. I love the color changing lights in the closet behind you. Thank you. Sir. Hey, from New Zealand.
Let's go.
I'm thinking Ultra Storm is looking great right now, and Green Goblin.
Yeah, I'd agree with Green Goblin. Storm is definitely one of the other realistic ones I like.
Yeah,
it's just that like faux hawk or the mohawk thing that like I feel like they really kind of did her dirty with that. But I also think that was like the original. I don't know, something like authentic about it. So
and also with Storm for the Marvel Comics, Storm is the new Black Panther. So
definitely potential there.
Yep. Thoughts on price for tomorrow's comic drop and commons, uncommons, and the rest. It has 30,000 editions, right?
I can't remember.
I think 30,000 editions.
If it's 30,000 editions, I'm guessing it'll be chilling, 10 to 14 range probably.
Share my screen.
Also, shout out to Hurricane Hunya in New Zealand. That's, I don't know, it's super cool that we have people from everywhere watching. I hope everyone's doing okay.
Yes, sir. All right. So we got 30,000 editions. Came out in 1970. The Go Collect, I think for the 9.8 was 1,300. It's really not crazy expensive. It's not the FA.
Yeah.
So that takes some of the value away. I'm gonna say the common's gonna be around like 13.
Yeah, I think 10 to 14 is the range. At the end of the day, once things cool down. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be like a crazy profit type comic. Even the secret rare will probably be sitting like 500 range, or maybe
I
even
think lower.
yeah, honestly cheaper, because there are a lot of secret rare comics just chilling and like.
There's one I have my
200s to 300s.
eye on for the comics.
What?
Do I pick it up and then say it?
Is it a grail or no?
No, it's not a grail.
Oh, I feel like I might know.
No, I'm just gonna hold off for a little bit. Give you guys a surprise later.
I feel I have.
It's the only comic I've been interested in reading.
I know what it is.
Thoughts on price for tomorrow's comic drop? And oh, sorry, I just read that. I noticed y'all don't do price predictions for the comics. Yeah, because I don't know. We can start doing more price predictions for the comics. I don't look at the comics as much. That's the only reason, because I don't want to say a price that I really am just throwing in the air.
We definitely don't know comics as well, like the real world comic values. We use Go Collect, we try to reference and stuff, but there are people in the community who like specialize in comics, and so I think they have some of the best insight. But in general, like our price predictions for the common, I feel like are usually on par. Yeah, I mean, we just don't get into the specific variants and like the rarities, just because I feel like the 30,000 mint comics generally follow a trend, and then the 10,000s similar things. So I would just look at previous ones dropped, whatever's comparable. That's what we do. And yeah, but we can get a little more detailed in future videos if you really want that.
Yes, sir. Sorry is a low comic number below 999 a good buy. Yes. If it's near floor, then yeah. I'm thinking Deadpool will get a boost from the Strange movie rumor he's in, as well as Marvel Zombies, possibly Ghost Rider. Yeah, when does that movie come out? I'm gonna look it up.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's soon. So I just knew it. I can't remember. Strange 2 coming out in May 6th. So,
serious question.
Not crazy.
What is the brand model, the mic you're using?
Blue Yeti.
Yes, sir.
It's called a Blue Yeti.
It's not the Nano. It's like the standard Blue Yeti. It's not the Snowball. It's not the Nano. It's like the standard hefty boy.
Yes, sir. What's your take on Harley Quinn series?
The red and black one?
Yeah.
I like them. There's just a lot of them that I've kind of just at this point prioritized the first appearance from the Batman black and white. There are a lot of really cool ones. The one with the ducks, the ones where they're on stands. I like a lot of them.
I'm more into the season 1 Harley Quinn black and red. Is it black and red? Or just red and just red? But Harley Quinn red, right?
I think it's like red and black, but
I would go for those season 1s.
Yeah, if you're into that and you're looking for like profit, but if you're big into Harley Quinn, you do you.
Yes, sir. Or you can bet on is it Ray Fixie?
Oh,
buying all those ultra rares in series 2 for Harley Quinn red or whatever. Oh. Yeah, he's been stacking. I'm pretty sure he has like 100 of them or something. How low do you think that secret rare Aston Martin will go? It was just 4.7, now up to 6.2 and 72 in the market. I really think the best chance to pick that up is going to be when the DeLorean and all that like become drivable, because there will be a slight sell-off when that happens. Even just fear of other people,
or just trying to get the most you can out of that and then scooping up something with the same functionality. If they do that, like if the DeLorean's drivable and you can pick up a
common, it was drivable.
So that being said, if you can pick up a common DeLorean and you're not really like sentimentally attached to the Aston Martin, I think people will sell off. But we'll have to see,
because you could pick up like 70 DeLoreans for the same price.
That's definitely a move I would probably do if I had it, but I don't make the smartest moves.
Veve exclusive ultra comics. Comic collectors have talked about them, saying they will be unique in what people want. Yeah, I think whatever cover looks the best. I don't think it matters if it's ultra rare, or secret rare. I think it's just whatever one looks the best is what people are going to want. I think
eventually we might see a little wave of people jumping on the ultra rare and rare exclusive covers, because they are really cool. And I know that the Fantastic Four 13, I think it's number 13, where they're like on another planet. But I think that was like the first Veve exclusive covers released, and I remember there was like a little pump for that reason. So they're not my thing. I really like the classic artwork style and stuff when I pick them up, but I do think we'll see a wave towards that at some point.
Looking at a couple of Deadpools, Captain Carter, and 2 Storms, given what's coming in the Doctor Strange movie. Yeah, I mean, could definitely be a play. I haven't even watched the trailer for that.
Yeah.
I wonder what the budget is for the movie, because I think that will tell if it's going to be a good movie or not. So,
well,
I mean,
what was the budget for the Eternals movie versus the Spider-Man movie?
The Spider-Man
It
movie
had to be way more. But
bonkers.
the Eternals seemed like they had invested like a decent amount in it, and then I heard people just did not like it.
Yeah, I honestly don't know if we can find this. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse. No, that's the
Budget
first
200
one.
million?
That's the first one, though. I don't know. I'm not seeing another one for 170 for the first one. I'm not seeing the other one, so I don't know if we can compare it, but that is definitely something to look into for a movie coming up. Any secret rares that are a definite buy between 1 and 3K range for the comics, I'm guessing?
Maybe not comics. That's a hard one.
I mean, if you're looking at collectibles, that Secret Rare Dragon Girl is one of my favorite secret rares. The Black Panther.
Yeah, I'd say Black Panther, Dragon Girl. The other one just left my brain. That's tough.
Bring it back.
Yeah. What was it? I don't know.
I mean, that Deadpool too, secret rares in that price range.
I feel like the majority of secret rares are sitting in that price range, honestly, except for like Spider-Man and then the Aston Martin.
Yeah. Any crypto bags you're holding? Have you adjusted your exposure to crypto after the November crash? I was too exposed before the November crash. Yeah, I bought a tiny bit more OMI and then a little bit more XRP, and I just have like a little bit of XRP and then OMI. That's like my main.
Yeah, I had Cardano, but I haven't since the crash. I haven't touched it. Strictly Veve. I have some OMI, but not that much.
Please tell R2 to stop dropping. I own him now.
No.
R2D2, stop dropping. Just saying the best time for Veve to launch cash out / MTL would be during a big dip in the market. They're very lucky with this market. Yeah. And then
people have been saying this for a while, though, while we've been in this dip, and it still hasn't happened. We're still like riding it.
MTL isn't coming for 2-3 months.
It's gonna be a minute, guys.
We've
coming. Been waiting on it for like 3 months, and
in 3 months it would be when MCP is supposed to come out. MCP would keep customers in, MTL would bring customers out and more customers in. So I think they're gonna drop it with something like MCP at the same time. Yo, you trying to go for med school? I'm applying this cycle.
I'm not looking. I mean, I'm not like opposed to med school, but I'm not really looking for like MD. Or like what is it, PA or anything like that. So I'm not focused on that right now. I'm more so looking at like research. Trying to find a niche of research I'd want to do. But yeah, for you.
I'm with you on not wanting to go for rebounds, but just have to, especially after hitting the wall at the 12-minute rebound.
Yeah,
oh my God.
I really should. It's just like I try it for like 4 minutes and I'm like, I don't want to sit here for another 30 doing this.
I go for like the bigger drops I go for, but for the comics I usually just don't go for, just because I've hit a rebound, but I've never timed the 4-minute and like gotten it from the 4-minute. I always end up getting it just by spam clicking and just like hoping that somehow it pops up. That was kind of before I knew the 4-minute thing. So since I knew the 4-minute thing, I haven't gotten any. Wow, technology is crazy these days. It almost looks like you two are in the same room. Yeah.
Yes, sir. We might be.
No, we're not. Don't trick them like that. Storm was a mishmash of like every storm, like pickle flavored chocolate chip cookies.
Oh. I like that.
Go grab an olive.
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I don't know the details just because I like didn't grow up watching that, or I just don't know like the history of it. But that's interesting.
Yeah, we were already talking about this, but basically sum it up: Wonder Woman, anything from season 1.
Wonder Woman specifically.
I mean, yeah, that's one that
I
stands out
think
for sure.
in general, I would say first appearances of any major characters, Wonder Woman being in that, but that includes Superman, Batman,
Spider-Man.
Yeah, I think Green Goblin has good
Yep.
potential to recover, but really any first appearances of major characters that are like loved in general and have a lot of IP behind them, those especially, I think the majority of stuff will recover.
I think
to some extent,
Labbits are
but-
going to bounce back here sometime.
Yes, sir. The year of the Labbit. We're
Yes,
getting the
sir.
Labbit
Once they
this
start
year, too.
breeding, people are going to be like, "Oh my god, why
Yeah.
didn't I buy Labbits?"
Yeah,
We're gonna
can't wait.
Yeah, can't wait either. My ECOMI WIKI valued my collectibles at 30K in January. Now I'm at 14K now.
We're rolling the same.
You're not
boat,
supposed
mate.
to look at it.
Yeah,
You're not supposed to look
honestly,
at it after it goes down.
Just don't. I
I
don't
never
know.
look at
Yeah,
mine.
don't. I used to
I'd
when
be
we were in
crying.
that all-time high period, but it kind of like, I don't know, it messes with you. Just like
Yeah.
don't worry about it. Just kind of, yeah.
Fellas, I hit Gondik's artwork drop and got a sub 200 mint and struggled to get 390 for it. Should I have held it or take almost 2 times on a dud drop? I think selling it there was good. I mean, you could honestly
Yeah.
probably pick one up for cheaper than that maybe now. I mean, I don't know, because it's yeah. You can
Yeah.
probably pick one up cheaper than that right now
Yeah.
if you ended up wanting it back.
And how many people are gonna, blow a bunch of money on the Gondik thing compared to like R2 or some like major IP thing? So I don't know. I think, you made a solid decision. You're still in the profit and you can pick another one up and own the same product for, less. So
Yeah, for definitely about what you kind of just said, like the more of like a holy grail a collectible is, the more lower mints are going to matter.
Yeah. But in terms of that, I don't, especially if it was like 184 or something, like those mints, they're still like sub 1,000 or whatever, but I don't know. I think you made the good move overall. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I remember selling my Deadpool for, I think I got mint 115.
Was it
on
the
drop.
rare or common?
Common, and I sold it for like 1,250 or something instantly, like when market opened.
1,250.
Yeah, for a 115. It wasn't even
Oh.
double digit.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
What Series 1 collectible would you prioritize for 500 gems or Season 1?
Depends on what you like.
Slimer, Powerpuff Girls, Finn, DeLorean,
Dragon Girl,
yeah.
Harley Quinn first appearance if she's under that price, which she's
probably
getting
right
close.
around there.
Yeah. And
literally all these. Like, it's not even like a specific, like any of these are perfect. We do like the Dragon Girls, and those are cheaper.
It really depends on what you want, though, because if you're into smaller artist stuff, Dragon Girls are great. If you're not, there's that other IP stuff like we mentioned, like Powerpuff Girls, Finn. And yeah, I do think, I don't know, I wouldn't bank on some like of the more random black and white Batmans just like going crazy. So I would stick to first appearances or like maybe Darwin Cook if he's under 500 because that popped off for a minute. But
hi, love your content. What's your take on the lenticular cards? Bought the set and it keeps dipping. I mean, like everything, but it sucks. Yeah, it sucks when things are dipping.
Yeah, I felt that on the Daisy lenticular card. I bought it when there was like only 100 delivered.
I mean, the lenticular cards are always going to be like a thing because they're just going to keep dropping like more eventually. So I think it's going to be cool. And I think people are going to be collecting like all the sets. So it's probably a good one. This one.
Oh, what? This is the perfect question. You asked the perfect people. Like the Labbit connoisseurs out here. No. In terms of Labcorns, that's Carter's favorite, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's probably like my second favorite. The Neon might be my favorite, but I'm looking to breed the Neon with the Labicorn because that is the most OP breed ever.
Cool.
But in terms of utility right now, I don't think it has any aside from the animation, which is a step above every other Labbit, so that's great. And in terms of breeding, I think Labicorn has some of the best potential being breeded with anything just because it's the only animated one. So I'm guessing whatever you breed it with might have some animated feature, which I think would be OP. And possible like gamification that's been mentioned. And in general, it's like one of the top Labbits, and they're going to continue to drop Labbits, and it's probably going to stay at the top. Aside from what I see is Neon, the Labicorn, maybe like the Backstabs, but in terms of like the actual product, those two I still think are the peak. And then when the Labiter or the Labitron comes out, that will be
That's
the third up there.
clean.
But yeah, those, I mean, that's definitely one of the best Labbits to pick up, in my opinion.
Took your advice and picked up the F-Face Spider-Man. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Vision Boys, the Palace. Which golden moment would you pick up during this dip if you had the money? I'd pick up Donald and Daisy or the lady in the... no, I'd probably do... Top would honestly be the Planet... or shoot, Pizza Planet truck, yeah. I really like that one now.
Yeah, for me, I'd probably go Star Wars, but that's just because I'm not big into Disney, and Star Wars is one of the few things out of the golden moments that I can like genuinely get behind because I like Star Wars. But when they drop like R2-D2 in color and he's like animated or something, like one of the little things pops out of him, and like, I don't know. I just think that's my one worry with the golden moments is if they drop the same things in color, any kind of animation, I personally would like those more. I don't know how other people would feel, but that's kind of my worry. So I would go with Star Wars though.
Yeah. Also, a little reasoning behind the Pixar Planet truck is because it's been in every Pixar movie and every new Pixar movie to come. Like Toy Story's coming in a little bit, and it's going to be in that as well, and every other movie. So
wasn't it David Yu's favorite?
Yep, golden moment.
Yeah.
What's up, Vision Boys? The Palace in the building. Let's go.
Shout out the Palace.
The Ghost Rider Secret Rare. Oh, the comic.
Yeah, is that referring to a previous question?
I think so. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry.
Oh, wait, Lowman. Wait, Scarlet Witch. I got a Lowman for the uncommon. Great cover for her. I'm blanking.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm sorry, Brooklyn.
Or are you just saying our opinions on it? Because that's like, it seems like the community really likes that one.
Yeah, if it's, I don't know, if it's affordable relative to other ones, I definitely think that's a nice move.
The Secret Labbit and Mermicorno are under 500. Yeah, that Secret Labbit I think is like 330 or something. I got that one for free. Let's go. Shout out Veve.
Yeah.
It's because we're a content creator, so they send us free collectibles. I'm joking.
They do not do that.
I know, it's funny because people think that's actually true, but
they do not do that.
Yeah, I got sent the Secret Rare Labbit because of why everyone else got it. They ended up, I bought like, it was like one of my first gem purchases. I bought $200 worth of gems. Then I got another free $200, and I had like basically $200 of credit on top. And then they took away the 200 and then sent a Secret Rare Labbit. I was like, okay, okay, keep doing that. When MCP, LOL, yeah, I know, like June.
Yeah.
June is going to be nuts, though, if they do drop it. And Omi staking. MCP is in development still. Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's wondering why they have a little 1 next to their name, by the way, like selling something in a shop. Everybody has like a Thunderbolt and then a 1. And that's like why. That's what MCP is going to be looking like. It's going to say like Master Collector 34. Level? Yeah. So everybody's level's 1 right now. Yeah. But I mean, once it actually comes out, everyone's will be updated to their current status. How do rebounds work? At the 4-minute, 8-minute, 12-minute, so on, every 4-minute increments, there's like a chance to, if you click it a half a second before that 4-minute mark, you have a chance of getting like basically the drop again because they end up stopping a bunch of bots on drop. So that's basically coming from failed attempts at getting the drop.
Any like initial failed purchases are just like recycled over and over until they're sold out. And you basically, for some reason it's 4 minutes, but yeah, I pull up time.gov. I don't know if that's what you use, but yeah, I just look at like the universal time or whatever out of like all the different regions. And then I just go by that. I've never had luck with it, but I know a lot of people do. And I think VV Vault has some like, I don't know, if you go into his stream and ask him, I think he might be able to like clarify more details too, because he streams every drop, and him and his viewers be getting all sorts of rebounds. Yeah. That's like, it's crazy. So
can there be rebounds after the 12-minute mark? Yeah, there can be rebounds until they're done. Like,
yeah, what was
the Secret Rare Aston Martin was a 44-minute rebound. Yeah. And then there was also a 48-minute rebound and a 52-minute rebound. So they can keep going if something keeps happening. The drop keeps failing. Olive Taki Gate. Let's go, sir. I sold 324 Lady in the Tramp after drop for 3K. Ooh, nice. Let's go.
Solid moves.
Actual dub right there.
Yeah.
Pluto Lenticular or Aston Martin Ultra Rare, they've been around the same price. Aston Martin's going to get that animation added to it probably. So
the driving.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. If it gets that, I'd definitely go with that. Yeah, that's a hard one though.
Now you can get sub 100 Lady in the Tramp for 2K. Yeah.
Solid moves.
Superman is the best buy right now, in my opinion. Superman's crispy.
Definitely.
Superman's one of the best looking ones.
Yes. And I don't know if they'll like do anything in terms of like animation or change.
If they made his eyes red and like
yeah, that's what I was
like
wondering
shoot.
Is like when the laser vision coming for Superman, because I mean, if they update the old one, then like that is such a clean collectible. But if they wait to do it on a newer one they drop, that'll be kind of sad. And I think it'll give some competition for the first appearance, but it's still super nice.
I do think when MCP and all that stuff comes, I think there's going to be some upgrades to collectibles. Because like we already know it's coming to the Batman Who Laughs.
What's the upgrade?
I don't know. I'm guessing it's going to take away like the chain or something. Because that's like one of the things they show on the App Store is like that specific one is customizable.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
I feel like big comic pump when they announce them in the showrooms.
That's why I forgot. But yeah, I bought like 10 of the Bishop Commons at like $8 just because maybe hoping to make like a baby play when they release that information.
I thought the Batman vs. Killer Croc was going to do better. Yeah. Seems like nobody really liked it I think people like it. It's just not Marvel or Disney. And I think that's why people aren't buying it.
Yeah. And
it looks super cool. And it's first appearance Killer Croc instead of Batman. I think that takes some of the value away from it because most people don't know Killer Croc. But honestly, I feel like if it wasn't tagged, it would be more popular because people would take it as first appearance blue suit of Batman.
Oh, yeah.
So the fact that it's FA Killer Croc, I think honestly might have taken some of the value away. How much is Superman at? I think 3.3.
Woo!
Let's go. Goodness Can gracious. You guys make an FA Ben and Carter battle statue pose?
For real.
Thoughts on airdrops for weapon rack set holders? That'd be clean.
Also, shout out Beezy. Let's go.
Yes, sir. When do you think Omi can hit $1? Doge Nation. It's gonna hit $1.
1 week.
Whoa.
Omi's going to the moon. Nah, I don't know. I think it depends because they've mentioned in the past that Veve is one of multiple forms of utility for the Omi token that they hope to have. So I think we'll definitely see a boom when they announce another form of utility, and I think we'll see it boom as Veve continues to grow. So I think it's a matter of time. But
I don't think there's many other better investments than Omi and Veve, like specifically Omi because we're talking about Omi in the next 5 years. Like in the next 5 years, I think Omi is going to be one of the best investments you can invest into right now
in terms of like growth. Yeah, that is true because like I mean,
and I'm talking crypto and stocks.
Yeah, because even though like Bitcoin and Ethereum could still run, are they gonna like triple or like?
And if Ethereum and Bitcoin triple right now, Omi's gonna 10 times at least. Because it's like a small cap compared to those. Imagine Veve scams all their users and disables the app, run away in some random country with their millions. I would be shocked.
Yeah, I would cry.
Yeah,
for sure.
That's like David Yu is like a collector. Like
if
he was born a collector.
Yeah, that would hurt. So
I think it would hurt David Yu more than us that his like product didn't end up working because like. He has a passion for it. Like he really has a passion.
It doesn't seem like if they were just trying to milk things, they could drop JPEGs. They couldn't invest, they wouldn't have to invest all the time and stuff. I really think want to innovate the space, not just copycat and make some money. Because like I said, if they wanted to, they could release one of one unique random JPEG things on the app and do all sorts of that stuff. But I think they're definitely innovating with the AR stuff. The lenticular cards is another example of where they're just trying to test out new types of products. And so
And
Yeah.
they like started making this company before NFTs started going crazy.
Yeah,
So
very early on, like 2018 or whatever, when
yeah.
like the very first NFTs were probably coming about and nobody
Yeah.
knew about them. So
And so a lot of these new companies are in it knowing that there's a lot of money, and like they're
yeah,
building their company
yeah,
because, oh, I'm gonna make all this money if I make
yeah,
it. But David Yu's making it like, oh, I can bring the actual collectibles to the digital world.
yeah,
And like it's not about the money for him, at least. Like that's
yeah.
just what it seems like, at least. Got the 1337 gold weapons rack to go next to my,
Clean.
it's supposed to be elite, right? Elite
Wait.
gold dragon girl. Sheesh.
Oh yeah.
Somebody else collects all the
Oh
1337s.
yeah. I don't. What is the like?
I don't know
What's
what
the
it
meaning
is.
behind Leet? I don't know.
I got 48-minute on the art poster. Oh my gosh.
Nice. That's crazy.
I was saying Ghost Rider Secret Rare is maybe one of the best Secret Rare comic pickups. It's still new and one of the best comics near Doctor Doom tier, in my opinion. I also think Scarlet Witch will do well.
Scarlet Witch is dropping tomorrow, right?
Yep. Brennan Z is mad cute is a rumor
Can
around
confirm.
all the
Can
VV Girl
confirm.
group chats. Yo, there's VV Girls group chats.
Yo.
Will the gold weapons become grails equipable or are possible? Only 1,777 of each gold weapons. If so, I pimped all of them. Let's go. I think I feel like they will eventually. It's just
Yeah.
but they're gonna drop it, like it's not just gonna be the weapons that are out right now. It's gonna be a bunch of other stuff. Considering it's series 1 too.
Yeah. If
So
they drop like a pistol or something that you can like reload and interact with and like go to like some shooting range in the Viviverse, I definitely think that will like outperform. But I do think they have a potential to like be like kind of like grails or whatever if that utility comes, but it's all speculation, and that's the only, I don't know, second thought I have about it.
Scarlet Witch is already on the app, as we are seeing
Oh,
here.
okay.
Black Widow is tomorrow.
My bad.
Why in the house? Let's go.
Let's go. That's crazy. You had people in Ukraine, New Zealand, Argentina. Crazy.
Antarctica.
Yeah.
Yo, so what do you think when will we see the upside in the market again? I'm so curious how low golden moments can go. They just dropped and dropping again to the old floor prior to latest pump. Yeah, it literally just takes an article. It takes one article. It'll start booming again. Literally, it's just like FOMO on top of FOMO on top of FOMO. One thing start pumping. So
yeah, it's really like
if they drop an article that talks about MCP, it's gonna pump again probably.
I think MTL is throwing a wrench in things just because like it's not I don't know. In the past, when we've been able to kind of read the like ebb and flow of the market and everything, MTL just wasn't as heavily worried about, and people weren't like pulling out having gems ready to cash out. And so I think once that is kind of resolved and out, we will see things change a little bit, or at least revert a little more back to like what we used to be able to kind of read. And I think it'll be like Carter said, like once one thing pops off, it's just all trailing, like it's all relative to each other. So if one thing's super high, people are going to go, oh, this relative to that is undervalued, and basically just pump everything. So I think that, and then if they drop a major drop that kind of leads that pump, we could maybe see that. But
we're answering questions for 2 more minutes, and after that 1.3 or 1 hour 30-minute mark, we're going to be ending here. That Scarlet Witch uncommon cover from X-Men Uncanny gives me Secret Rare vibes. Okay, I gotta look at that after we end here.
I feel like I know here. I'll look it up.
Yeah, I think I know what it is too, but I'm not 100% sure. William, I'm with you. Got myself one to put on the wall. WandaVision is an amazing series too. Let's go. Secret Rare Aston Martin or TODD Batman? I'd say long-term TODD.
Yeah, I mean, I've said this before. TODD is the history of Veve on top of all the history behind Todd Mack's work. And yeah, a beautiful looking piece. The very first piece dropped on Veve. And as we get to season 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50,
70.
Yeah, Todd's going to stand out. The Secret Rare Aston Martin, though, I think it has a chance. But like we've been talking about, as soon as they drop that, feature for other vehicles, I think it's going to change things.
Sir, Fantastic Four Annual Ultra Rare at 67 gems. I think that's the cheapest Ultra Rare. Yeah, probably.
Wait, is the
67 gems for an Ultra Rare probably is the cheapest Ultra Rare.
Is the Scarlet Witch from the Tales of Suspense? No, that's Black Widow first appearance.
I'm pretty sure she's like in the main cover.
Yeah.
I would look at it. Oh, never mind.
Wait. I'm so close to it. Where is it?
Tomorrow's Black Widow, not worth chasing for me. Drop or nothing. Brennan Z says, you two are goated.
You're goated, Brennan Z.
Yeah, you're goated. You. Other vehicles don't have machine guns. Yeah, I know. And
that is true.
And they're not the 007 car and Aston Martin. Like, it's literally licensed by Aston Martin.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Yeah.
Which is uncanny.
Thanks. I'm holding Todd. Mickey, Ultra Rare, 3 times Golden Moments. Star Wars set and Secret Rare Spidey #1 comic. Thinking about making a flip, but it's so hard to sell any of those. Would you sell any of these? I think those are all good. Literally long term, especially like those are all long term proof.
Yeah,
like
you have like the essentials basically.
Yeah,
that is a solid account. Yeah, I would definitely just hodl those and maybe try to make like plays off the ebb and flow. But at this point, we're deep in the like flow, so
yeah,
I'd hodl them. You have a good account.
Scarlet is Uncanny 4. Oh, wait. I didn't realize that. Isn't Uncanny 4 X-Men Isn't that the one that I like the cover on?
Maybe
one of the first ones.
That's what I was thinking, but it doesn't.
Right there.
Yeah, okay. I skipped over like 10 times. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
It is Secret Rare vibes for whoever was saying that. It definitely gives off Secret Rare vibes.
Yeah.
For anyone who's as puzzled as I was, this is what they're talking about. Perfect. Look at that overexposure. Wowzers.
Yeah, what's it doing? Can I throw a shout out to my Veve NFTs from a Culture Crypto?
Fam in Culture. Haven't heard of them, but shout out to Culture Crypto.
Yes, sir. Last question. If I can click it. I know it's because it's my favorite uncommon. I don't know. Sorry.
Oh.
Okay, we got one more question. You got it.
Yeah. Last question competition. Let's go.
Come on. Who's the last question? Who's the last question? Who's the last question? Who's the last question? It's gonna be like, how are you guys doing? Oh, guess there's no questions. Just kidding. I'll wait. We're waiting.
We actually made it to the bottom of chat. Shout out to the 98 people though that stuck in here.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to all of you. Also, shout out to Elias and I can't remember the other person's name, but the new person that joined the Patreon.
Yes, sir.
Omar, right?
Yeah, Omar.
Yeah. Shout out to Elias and Omar. Thank you guys for the support. DM us with the custom video idea. We'll do that. This is a very good question.
Ooh.
When new merch? Okay, so here's the deal with the merch. We have to feel out the demand because it costs money to have the store running. And if we're not making the money back that we're putting in, we'll probably have to stop it. So we're trying to feel out the demand with this. We've had like 2 orders so far, I think. I'll have to check again. But yeah, just based on that, I mean, depending on the demand, we'll do more. But since this is like an investing space, we don't expect a lot of people to be shelling out money on merch. So yeah, it's kind of playing by ear, but we'll definitely let you guys know if we're doing a second drop. Thank you. Shout out BZ.
Drop tomorrow, comic drop.
Yes, sir.
Kiss so we know you guys are really in the same chat.
Heck
yeah. I don't know about that one.
Sorry.
How are you guys doing? Sorry. Should not apologize for that.
How
are you guys doing? Very good. He said it because I said that.
Yeah.
What's your favorite YouTuber? The Palace.
Yes, sir.
Let's
see. I've been watching. If anyone knows Aqua FPS, I watch a lot of Aqua lately. He's a nice, chill streamer. But there's a lot of YouTubers I like. It's so hard to pick one. But lately, that's been my move.
I'm not really specifically watching anybody right now. I kind of just go around watching whatever.
Who's that like wholesome dude who would like go to shores and like tide pools and stuff?
I can't think of his name.
There's some dude who
good YouTuber though.
He has like a really cool channel. He's just chilling with his dog in like Australia, just going around like living on the beach or something. But
Partners versus Spidey Secret Rare. I feel like they're gonna make the Partners have some sort of utility or something.
Yeah.
And I feel like because like there's a lot of people saying partners is gonna flip secret rare Spidey, and I honestly didn't think that at first, but now I'm starting to think it is possible, especially if they give a utility. But we have to see because secret rare Spidey's is animated and partners isn't. So I don't know. If they come out and you can
rare, animated, but
yeah.
Like Carter said, they'll probably try to like secure that position for the partner statue of it like being at the top. So
yeah.
Shout out to you guys. Shout out to you, Dylan.
What happened to the Road to Donnie series? I have not gotten like any drops, so that's the reason.
Yeah, literally, like drops have just gotten so much harder since I upgraded my phone, and so now the other account's on like my really bad phone. So yeah, that's why we'll try to update you guys. But yeah, yo, Patreon gang,
let's go, let's go,
let's go.
All right, thanks for everybody coming on.
Yeah,
if you guys like the video, drop a like, subscribe if you want to see more, hit the little bell icon next to the subscribe button if you want to be notified whenever we post. This is Veve Vision, and we'll see you guys in the